Model Cities is a nonprofit, community-based organization whose human service mission is to carry out culturally sensitive services to promote the physical, mental, spiritual, social, and economic well-being of individuals, families, and communities. Model Cities also has a community development mission to improve the quality of life and contribute to the revitalization of urban communities.
Model Cities started in the basement of St. James AME Church in 1967, and we've grown quite a bit in the last 40-some years. We provide human services, supportive housing. We do a lot of real estate development. We also are involved in commercial development as well. Right now we own and manage 5 apartment buildings, and those apartment buildings house people who were formerly homeless, some of whom are families recovering from drugs and alcohol, teenage mothers. We also provide human services, and the human services are focusing on people who are low-income people, people who are at poverty, actually some below poverty, people who are dysfunctional families. And our role and job and charge actually is to help those families, to stabilize those families.
You know, every time I come in my apartment and open up my door and put my key in and turn the knob, I always say to myself, thank you, Lord, for what I got, because I know what it's like being homeless, struggling for every little dollar, every little cent that you can get. And it's hard out there in the streets. And, you know, with chemical dependency and struggling in your life, you know, it was time for me to make a change. The program has helped me to establish stability, has helped me to be a better father to my children, and I have a good support team to guide me, motivate me, keep me on the right track. That I wouldn't have what I got today if it wasn't from them and the higher power.
We also have been involved in commercial development, and our commercial development includes a brownstone building. It's a mixed-use commercial development structure. Model Cities and Aurora St. Anthony Neighborhood Development Center, Greater Frogtown CDC, and Episcopal Homes, we are involved in a project at the northeast corner of University and Dale. That should be a major and significant change to this community. We expect to have a mixed-use facility there. The street level will be commercial, retail, and above that will be 3 stories of senior housing. We also are very concerned about the development that's going to be going on along the Central Corridor, especially at University between Snelling and the Capitol. And in particular, we're looking at University and Victoria. We would like some revitalization that would address certain issues like parking issues, facade improvements, some streetscaping, and some other things that we think are going to be necessary and would only enhance what's already planned for the LRT. We are a teaching organization. We've gotten students actually from all over the world who've come here and who have learned about providing community-based development. We developed a project called the Mustard Seed Project in 1991 when we started working with a charity in Jinja, Uganda. In our case, we're giving back not only to the local community, but to the international community. We have worked with this charity in Uganda since '99, and more than 300 children who are orphaned due to AIDS and HIV have been assisted. Model Cities actually started out as a demonstration. It was not supposed to be around beyond 5 years, and that was back in 1969. We actually started before that, but we weren't even supposed to be around. And what I'd like to see and hope is that I may not be here to see it, but 40-some years from now, that Model Cities still exists to provide services to this community